Mr. Rameshwar Rao, Vice Chancellor JNTUH Hyderabad and Chief Guest of today's formal inauguration of Joint MS program. Madam Catherine Dhanani, Consulate General of the United States. Mr. G. Yao Liu, Mr. Amna Maladi,
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय कण्डमात्राय भोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय.
Mr. Rameshwar Rao, Chief Guest of today's inaugural function. Mrs. Catherine Dhanani, Consul General of US Hyderabad. Mr. G. Liu, Director, International Programs and Services, University of the Pacific, USA.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to be here. I'm very, very excited because I've never been to India before. I was born and raised in China, and I came to US when I was very young, and I received education both in China and the United States. And I travel a lot, and but I travel all over Asia, but India. So yesterday, my host took me all over town, even though I was had terrible jet lag and I was sleepy, felt dozing off all the time, and fell asleep in the car. I just don't remember what they told me along the way, and we went to see a lot of historical sites, and which is very, very fascinating. I took a lot of photo and videotapes and things like that. And then also I was taken to a free market,
I request for a formal exchange of MOU between JNTUH Hyderabad and the University of the Pacific. I invite our guest of honor, Ms. Catherine Dhanani, to release the brochure and then address the gathering.
I'm very pleased to be here today. As you heard, I spent a total of 12 years in higher education before joining the Foreign Service, 8 years as a student and 4 years as a faculty member. So it's always a pleasure to me to visit an institute of higher education. And Mr. Vice Chancellor, congratulations on the very distinguished record of your institution. Dignitaries on the dais, distinguished academics, members of the faculty and staff of JNTU and of Alliance Institute, and students, thank you for having me today to join you for this. And I want to congratulate everyone who's been involved in the establishment of this new joint master's program in industrial pharmaceutics. The trilateral partnership that this represents is going to allow each institution to bring its expertise to the table to help forward the cause of improving education and improving the quality of pharmaceutics in our countries. This kind of joint endeavor is very well received, is very welcomed by the U.S. government, because the U.S. government, as well as our colleges and universities, remains extremely focused on finding ways to improve our collaboration and deepen our collaboration with Indian institutions. What you're doing today is perhaps paving the way for other universities to enter into similar agreements. I think this interest in collaborating between U.S. and Indian educational institutions is long-standing. I want to talk a little bit about the specific ways we've been trying to intensify it during the Obama administrations, and I hope there are some opportunities to hear some.
Good morning to everybody. Honorable Madam Catherine Dhanani, Dr. Liu, Director International Programs and Services from University of Pacific, Professor Ramanda, Professor G.K. Vishwanath, Mr. Ramana Malladi, Chairman, Alliance, other dignitaries, invitees, students, faculties, press. At the outset, I would like to congratulate our Institute of Science and Technology and the University of Pacific for having made this MOU possible. As you must be aware, according to many sociologists, the amount of information, innovation, and knowledge is increasing. In fact, it's doubling at the rate of 2 times every 10 years. Just about 15 years back, this rate was doubling only 100 years. And India was in one way unfortunate in the sense that we missed the first industrial revolution. Now with such a huge population, with a lot of expectancy from universities and from the government, we cannot afford to miss the knowledge, what is being generated in the nooks and corner of our world. And that's the reason why we are very particular that wherever certain innovations are taking place, we invite those universities and have certain, say, understanding in order to integrate their curriculum into our curriculum, have faculty.
Request Catherine Dhanani to hand over the memento to Professor Ramesh. I consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries on this memorable and successful event, formal inauguration of JNTUH Master's Program in Industrial Pharmaceutics. Firstly, I would like to thank Dr. N.V. Ramanara, the Registrar of JNTU Hyderabad. Sir, we express our gratitude to you for the excellent proceedings an inaugural address for formal launch of joint MS program in industrial pharmaceutics. Sir, on behalf of Alliance, I extend my gratitude to you, sir. I take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to Professor Rameswara, the Vice Chancellor of JNTUH, accepting to be the chief guest of today's function. Your presence in this function has immensely enhanced its importance and added flavor to today's function. We are extremely grateful to you, sir, for your insightful address. Thank you, sir. I express my deep gratitude to our respected guest of honor, Ms. Catherine Danavi, for sparing her valuable time and sharing a lot of information about government plans and approach for more collaborative programs between the two countries. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence today. I take this opportunity to extend our sincere thanks to our special guest, Mr. Jia Lu, who has traveled in his hectic schedule to come and be present at this occasion. Thank you, sir, for your presence. I also extend my sincere thanks to Dr. G.K. Vishwanath for his address about the importance of this MOU, and his presence today has increased the importance of this event. Thank you, sir, for your presence. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheel starts rolling months in advance. It requires meticulous planning and execution and an eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a very motivated and dedicated team who know their job and are result oriented. I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. Ramana Malladi, Chairman of Alliance, Dr. R. Narasimhamurthy, our Principal, Dr. Venkat Reddy Garu, Dr. Krishna Mohan, Dr. Mukkanti, and all the IST department for helping us out whenever and wherever possible. I am happy to express a word of thanks to our staff members and all the people who have made it a success. I would like to thank the volunteers who have been running around doing a lot of things, and thank you so much. Finally, the wonderful audience who have turned up in such an overwhelming number, we thank you very much for your patience and cooperation. And lastly, I should not miss my friends who have been here. Thank you very much for your presence and making this occasion a great success. Thank you.